So I've got an AMA question. Question for Woody. I remember years ago you were learning the guitar. Did you have a teacher or were you self-teaching? How long did you try learning for, and how good did you get? I tried to learn the guitar. I haven't talked about this, but I've had a lot of people ask, which is why I chose the question. I sucked. I was bad. I tried hard. I feel like for the amount of work and effort and like discipline I applied to the guitar, most people would have had far better results than I did. Sometimes I'd even play all the right notes, but it just didn't sound musical. It didn't replicate the song I was trying to do. I think there's an intrinsic sort of vibe, or like when people are playing the guitar that they get right that I didn't. One of the challenges I had that other people don't is I have this lame left hand, like a nerve damage in it. So I had to play left-handed. And that meant that like even if I was using, what is it called? The charts where instead of reading music, which I could do a little, you had to look at they'd show you which frets to press. Mm-hmm. Anyway, when I did that, I had to reverse them all, like mirror it in my head for a left-handed guitar.
Why don't you use a left-handed guide?
Many songs are not available in left-handed. So it's like a talent that you're supposed to develop and be able to mirror it that other people, I guess, do better than me. And so sometimes I'd use left-handed guides, sometimes I didn't. And that just sort of added to the complication. He asked if I had a teacher. I did. Actually, part of the reason I learned guitar was to play with Hope. It was just like a activity we do in common, like as a good father type thing. That was part of the motivation. So we would go to the guitar instructor and we'd play together and learn together, and we'd practice at home. There are little guitar chairs, and it was a way to spend time with my daughter. She still plays, actually, and she plays a little ukulele, and I hear her in there playing and singing in her room. But I don't anymore. I tried for, it must have been a good year and a half, 2 years, and my progress was so demoralizing that it eventually got the best of me. So I suck at guitar. I don't know. I feel like it's a kind of intelligence, right? I've said this many times. Like some people have a natural affinity for like languages or math or music or logic or what have you. Some people have a sense of direction. Like there's many things that are types of intelligence, and music intelligence, I guess, is one of my weaknesses. So there you have it.
Yeah, I've tried to learn guitar before, and my fingers don't respond well. I have that stupid swan neck deformity thing where my fingers like lock and pop and stuff, and it makes hitting some of the chords really difficult for me.
Yeah, so I don't know if I've shown. I'm going to show it right now. I know I've shown it on my live stream. All right, here's my good hand. Right? Do you see my big hand? Like beefy sort of muscle in there, and there's muscle next to here. This is what a hand is supposed to look like. Here's my bad hand. Can you see that it's like there's no muscle there next to the pinky? Like if you were to compare the two, one is like strong and the other is not. So this hand has nerve damage, which prevents me from being able to activate those muscles. I can bring these fingers together. This hand, I literally don't have the nerve attenuation to make that happen. And so that's why I couldn't work the frets with this hand. I would just work the pick. And I think it impacts my WASD a little bit too. But anyway, yeah, so I have one lame hand from a car accident when I was 17. And that was part of my challenge in playing guitar.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. My dad's pretty good at guitar.
Must be.
He's always he learned when he was.
How he's getting that old gash on the reg.
I mean, he's got himself a little studio. He's got like soundproofing on the walls and a couple amps and I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 guitars on the wall. Nothing compared to what
PKA trip with guest Kyle's dad.
I was gonna say Iraq veteran, like I mentioned earlier. He collects guitars. He's got like this man, not really a cave, more of a man, like I don't know. It's elevated. It's on the second floor of this garage, and it's cool as shit. He's got so many guitars on the walls. It's a real sick room that he's got set up. I think he just collects expensive guitars, like because they all look real nice.
A man lair.
Man loft. I don't know. It's
a man lair sounds like where you rape men.
Okay, that's not what I was going.
Lair? No, not a lair.
Okay.
If someone invites you to their lair, what is your response to that? I
Ooh.
can't wait to see your lair.
We're like,
No,
all
you
right,
run,
I
you
guess
call the
this
police."
chapstick will work as Vaseline.
No, God,
Christ.
really good. Woo! Really good.
1 second here.
I'm gonna need to snap that off. You're going.
Here, let me get you a bit.
I just saw, I just